I know, because it's friggin' hot in here.
Apparently it was hot all day. Somebody didn't want to get off the sofa.
Producer Joey today, because we are going to the river next week for our off the season river trip.
River season.
Kick off the river season trip. That's what it is. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. This is the one that Callie and everybody goes to.
Callie and her, and yeah, it's the whole clan. And then Joey and Leo, and then a bunch of my ex's family. They're all going to be there. It's going to be fabulous. Anyway, so yeah, so we've all been checking our weather, and today it reached 101 in Yuma.
No,
That means that next week, or no,
your Uncrustables will.
I have to think about this. Oh no, 100, that's nothing. I mean, no, it gets up to like 120 out there. That's fabulous.
Then you have grilled Uncrustables.
Yes, it only takes a second for them to thaw.
That's true.
Yeah, pull them out of the freezer and it's done. You're like, ooh, good, it's good. Yeah. So that means I'm gonna go get my tan on.
You're gonna get your tan so you're not Casper in the ocean.
Well, I stop by tan line first. You know, like I'll stop by tan line like at least twice next week.
But you don't do the spray, do you? Because you're getting in the water.
No, I don't do the spray. No, I'll actually get in the bed like the tanning mom, because I want to have a base before I go out.
Oh, you don't do the beds where you stand up and hold the things?
No.
Oh, you've got to lay down and take a nap.
I do. That's what I do. I go in there and I put on my little radio. And
I love it.
I get tired.
We love Richard at Tan Line. We haven't been there in forever.
But you know, well, you might not have been there forever. I have. You know what I also like about the tanning bed? And this has happened before. Even when the timer goes off, I will still lay in there. Because it's like a little capsule that no one can find me.
And an hour later, Richard's knocking on the door. Bitch, you gotta get out.
Yeah, he's like, you're costing my money, get out. Yeah, so I just like to lay in the little tanning capsule.
Oh, that's the best.
Because you can't hear anything when you're in there.
Do you ever get those little pressure points on your booty, though, that are white and don't tan because you're laying down? I heard that's why you should never do the tanning bed day.
Well, first off, I wear clothing.
Oh, you do? Because you want tan lines?
I love tan lines. I think tan lines are sexy.
Yes, tan lines are sexy.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Besides that, I don't want my coochie cooch all burned.
She doesn't want the labia swollen by the...
No. But I have to be careful for my tanning. Speaking of tanning, my spray tanning, which I am addicted to.
Right.
I do love my spray tan. Because I started taking the Zumba aquatic classes out at the 24-hour fitness.
Zumba. Zumba aquatics even.
Yes,
Which
in the
means
water.
It's twice as hard.
Well, I've only been once, and the instructor that normally does it called in. She was sick, so she wasn't there. And the instructor that did it hadn't done aquatics before, and I don't think that she was very...
she wasn't quite sure what to do.
Yeah, I don't think that she knew how to make it different for the pool to, you know, when you're not in the pool. So it was weird, but but I enjoyed the class so much that I'm actually going to go back. And it is almost exactly like I, visioned it to be. I mean, it was almost exactly...
That would be a he said, she said episode I would love to film.
Well, the only problem with that is she doesn't do it.
Well, when Ophelia's brother is doing
people were in that
aquatics.
People were, I think, laughing at me.
Oh my god, that would be hysterical.
Because I don't really know. Yeah.
I can just see it because, I've seen the Zumba before. They have, or had, I should say, Zumba classes at the center.
Right.
What the gay hell? I thought that was a spider that just came down really quickly.
Look, someone trying to hang me.
They're like, bitch, it's your time.
Yep.
Ooh, that's some strong ass fucking fish string.
Well, yeah, so that you catch the fish. Well, that scared me.
But I can just see you.
Let's
doing
hope
your
that it doesn't
Zumba.
catch on to my wig.
Right? We'll see if we can get somebody up there to snip that in a minute.
Wouldn't that be funny? During one of our commercials.
Yanks your fucking.
Yeah,
earring.
so I did the Zumba class at the College Grove.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do a spray tan when you're
Going to be in chlorine.
Yeah, in the chlorine. That's not good. Well, I'm excited for you to go. I told you this year you are going to take me on one of your river trips.
I would take you. Well, you can go on this one with us if you want.
No, I will not because I have plans that weekend. But
And it's a long trip. I mean, this is, you know.
how many days do you go for usually?
Oh, normally I just go on like a Thursday night and come back Sunday.
Oh, that's not bad.
Sometimes Monday.
You totally do that.
This time I'm going on Thursday, and I'm not coming back until the following Wednesday.
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna be up there for like a week.
Who's filling in at the mall?
It's a surprise.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that. It's a surprise. Nobody knows.
Nobody.
Except
Well,
for the
she
person-
knows.
Except for the person who's doing it.
Right. And she, I guess, is not even, because I talked to her, she has not even told her friends yet. Because she, you know, doesn't, you know, because
She's just going to gather them all Monday night and say, hey, we're going out.
I think that's kind of what she's going to do. Because I think that what she is afraid of is that, you know, of people not going because they know that I'm not going to be there. But I think, you know, if they knew it was her, I think they would go. I think they'd go to see her far more before they'd go see me.
Far more.
We're like, hey,
She might
we're
steal
tired
your
of that
shit.
old bitch. Yeah.
You'll be like, no, you got to go.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Job, honey.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's fun. I can't wait to see the photos because you always take lots of photos
At the,
of
yeah.
everybody else and not you, which is totally fine.
Well, how do you take pictures of yourself?
You have other people do it for you.
Oh, I never thought about that. Yeah, but I'm very excited. And there's some people that are going that have never been out there before.
Well, like who?
Some friends.
Like, are John and Michael going?
No.
No.
Who's John and Michael?
I spent time with them this weekend.
John and Michael.
Jeff S's
Oh, all right.
Familia.
All right.
I did
Yes.
spend time with them this weekend. You were a topic of
At the,
conversation.
that's, I heard. They called and that's what they told me.
Yes. Yes, we talked. I love them both.
And what were you guys saying? You were talking about Jeff S., I heard. I heard
once or
Jeff
twice.
S. was a topic
I
of
asked
conversation.
I asked Michael when Jeff S. was coming out and if you were excited. And
Yes, he's going to be out here in
and
October.
then he said, the only time you ever call him is when you know Jeff
That
S.
is a
coming to
lie.
town.
That is a big fat lie. A lie.
Lies, I said.
Yeah.
All lies.
God, it's such liars. You know what is so funny is I was thinking about this the other day. You know, I get a ration of shit, really, from people that say that, you know, I don't spend time with them and that I don't, you know, call them and that I don't, you know, yada, yada, yada. And you know what I realized? That's really bullshit because everyone's phone works and they could call me. Like here, you want to do an example?
Yes.
Jay, when was the last time you called me to do something? You called me to do something. When was the last time, that isn't what I'm saying, when was the last time that you called me? Or, well, let's just start simple. When was the last time, well, no, let's finish that question first. Jay Turner, when was the last time you called me to do something? I know exactly. I'm sorry, what? That is incorrect. And I'll tell you why, because you never called about Palm Springs. Let's go back a little farther. I'm glad you have your little ear things on so you can hear all of this.
When his parents was in town.
That is exactly correct. That was the last time Jay Turner called and asked me to do anything. Oh, wait, that was for his mother's birthday, which was when? I'm sorry?
April.
20th, right around there. Yeah.
So a month-ish.
She also sent me flowers. Did I mention
With
that?
strawberries in them.
And a big old margarita glass. It was fabulous. It was really, really fabulous. So now let's ask, Jay, when was the last time I asked you to do something?
2 nights ago.
Really? Really? Shall I get out my phone? Okay, but I'm still asking you to do something, am I not?
But it's not last minute.
Normally he does. Yeah. But that's not the point is that, still I've called Jay when I'm going to do something, when I have some free, I'm like, oh, let's go to the swap meet. Let's go to football. Let's go. Would you like to go here or there with me? And I do that with other people. You know what I'm saying?
Except me.
Would you really want to do anything that I do?
Of course, why not?
Well, you would go to Lakeside now that you're all into Lakeside. I forgot about Lakeside. Every time. God, you and everybody else. When was the last time you called me to do something?
Well, I assume that you're always so busy.
That is what everybody says. Well, we were going to call and let you know, but we just assumed that you were so busy.
That's why Jay does it.
Get that all the time. So, you know who I actually spend, the people that I will move my schedule are the people that will call me and be like, hey. So, Bodyguard John, we do stuff. Producer Joey, yes, I do stuff with him. My friends, Randy and Todd.
Who you walk with like a bajillion
No,
miles
Jason
a day?
and John, they're here. But my other friends, Randy and Todd, they'll call and they'll be like, hey, let's have a movie night or let's, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, let's do that. Because those people invite me.
So noted. Invitations rule.
Greg, why can't I think of his last name? Greg and Jason, Greg's birthday party was just a couple weeks ago. And I actually went to his birthday party. Why? Because he called and invited me.
So the phone call is...
The phone call is the key.
Is the key.
Yeah, if you send me an email to do something in a month.
No. And
I'll
not Facebook her ass.
Yeah, don't put it on
She
Facebook.
covered of all that shit this week. I saw your Facebook is blank.
It is blank.
There's fucking nothing in it.
I don't know what happened to
Although
it.
you did change it to one of the good pictures, which I
I
really
did change
love.
the photo. Yeah, I wanted to see how many people would notice that.
I did.
Yeah, not too many people actually notice it. Well, okay, I changed it on Monday, and I think people are just starting to notice it yesterday and today. Jay's suddenly looking it up.
They're curious if you died because you haven't been doing any Foursquare check-ins anywhere.
No, I haven't checked in.
That connect to Facebook.
I've gone off the grid this week.
Which is why I had to go to your Facebook to look, and then I noticed, I'm like, God, it's all gone. Everything's gone.
No, what? Well, I don't know what happened to it then.
Well, when you see it on my login, everything's gone.
Oh, I haven't done any. It's all there.
Oh, I figured you had Joey do some bim bim boom, magic, and
Nope,
it's all gone.
It's all there.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. It shows your information and your photo, and then it has that little line on the timeline, and it goes down to born.
Oh, but that isn't what mine does. Hold.
Hold, please.
I'm so strapped into my chair.
This?
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up.
We're gonna see.
Very excited.
It's very exciting. So, did you do anything important this weekend? Now that we're getting.
Well, I did my Zumba class, and I've been walking a lot because I've been trying to catch up for the, Oh, let me tell you a story.
Oh.
Let me tell you what happened. This is going to be unbelievable. You're going to be like, what? So, I went to, on Saturday, was it Saturday?
Well, because this was Memorial.
Saturday. Yeah, it was Memorial Day weekend. On Saturday, I didn't go to, I got invited to several parties. And on,
And you went to none of them.
I went to none, really. I went to one, but not very many. But so I had to go to this dinner on Saturday night, which I went to, which was lovely. It was a lovely, lovely, lovely dinner. And then I haven't got used to that photo yet. It's still so funny to look at. So when I got done with the dinner, I had gone home, and then I'd go to Walmart to get a couple of things. What I don't know, but I had to go home to Walmart. Anyway, so when I got home, I had looked, and I couldn't find my Fitbit anymore. Yes, it was there, because I had it clipped on my little doodad. I'm like, oh, this is a problem. So I tore the house apart. And, also because it all, see, it's all there.
Oh, well, see, it wasn't there. I promise you it wasn't there 2-3 days ago.
Yeah, see, it's there.
Okay.
I'm all still good. I'm still functioning.
You are still alive, which is good.
Yeah. So I couldn't find my Fitbit. So I looked on the computer, and it showed that it had synced. Is that the word, synced?
Uh-huh.
It had synced when I was home between dinner and before I went to Walmart. So that means that I had to have lost it, like, at Walmart.
Oh, shit.
So I get back in my car, and it's like 10:30 at night. And I am cussing. I mean, like, just cussing. Because, you know, I love my Fitbit, and, you know, it's freaking expensive. It's $100.
Right.
And I'm like, how the hell could I lose? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know.
And you'd have to resync it.
Just everything.
Yeah, that would be a disaster.
So I drive to the Walmart. It's 10:30. You know, I usually park kind of close to the garden center, but back where there's no lights, which Walmart really should put some lighting in there. That's just dangerous. Dangerous. Someone like me could get molested. Hint, hint. Anyway, so I park kind of near where I had parked, and I like go over, and I'm like looking and looking and looking, and I, you know, cross, like I'm gonna go back in the store, like to retrack my thing, and right there, like about this far from the curb, like in the driveway, you know, like in the drive path, like sitting there is my Fitbit.
Oh. Hadn't been run over, wasn't crushed, nothing. Oh.
Can you believe that?
That is Cher looking out for you.
That is, I was like, unbelievable. I mean, because people, you know, I mean, it was like right there by the front door where people drive a lot. I could not believe. I kissed it. I love you. But I mean, really, what is the chances of that?
I love that the excitement of your Memorial Weekend was your Fitbit find.
It was. Yeah. Well, I mean, think about that. I mean, you know, like.
I probably would be pissed. It's kind of like losing, I don't know, a Hermes bag.
Oh, I must carried it today. I actually took it out of the bag and everything.
God, I want to ask you a question about it.
All right, go ahead.
No, we'll do it because we got to take a break.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to ask you after we take the break. Something that I heard in the news, and I thought it was funny. I wonder if you would ever do it. But we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
And we're going to get scissors, and we're going to cut this. Talk about that.
You'll talk about it because I want you to talk about it. God motherfucking damn it. We are back.
Somebody is hiding from me. There's over there wearing hardly any clothes. The minute I looked, they ran.
And they ran. See, sometimes I think that all you want to do is put them in a wet underwear contest. We're back. Live.
I noticed how Nicholas switched sides so we could go chase after all of them.
Send them. Production assistant Nicholas is here with producer Jay. But we were talking before we went on break about your Hermes purse.
Which I love.
It's very pretty. So this week in the news, there's this big story about a Birkin bag.
Yes.
And whose daughter was it that had the Birkin bag? Anyway, she is dating a very prolific photographer in New York City. And I bet you production assistant Nicholas knows. But it was someone's famous daughter.
Yes.
Anyway, the Birkin bag was $100,000.
Yes.
Okay. Which I'm sure you would probably tote around once or twice, and then it would be stuffed in your closet for the rest of eternity.
Right.
Well, anyway.
Well, it is kind of crazy when you think about how much they are, and then, you know. But now that I'm not drinking, I might carry mine a little bit more, you know, because my thing is, I drink, and so there are many times that I would just leave it, you know, I put it down, and then, you know.
And you'd be afraid that somebody might steal it, or
Yeah.
something like that. Yes, that's right.
Clint Eastwood's daughter.
It was Clint Eastwood's daughter.
Right. She looks like a whore, that one.
Okay. Well.
19, well, she might be a 19.
Started off on the right foot.
She's a whore.
So her photographer boyfriend.
Right.
Decided that he wanted to make this big statement about capitalism. So he took photos of them burning and chainsawing this $100,000 Birkin bag and posted it all over the internet.
Right.
And then it went kind of viral. and they got this huge backlash over, I can't believe that you did that to a $100,000 bag. Do you know how many people or families or whatever that could feed? And blah, 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 blah. And after all of this internet hullabaloo, he decided to issue a statement that said, okay, I understand why everybody is so upset. We were trying, it was my artistic interpretation, et cetera, et cetera. I will donate $100,000 to needy families if someone buys my art.
I think that sounds brilliant. What's wrong with that?
Well, I was just going to ask you, would you?
Well, I mean, I don't think that we can complain. I mean, I think that anyone will have the argument that, you know, what you should do with your money. But the bottom line is that it's your money. You know, I mean, I'm going to take it back locally. Here we have a gay flag that is going to be put up in the middle of Hillcrest, which so many people were against, and so many people are against. And part of the argument was that they should take that money and they should give it to charity.
Right.
But the bottom line is that the people that wanted the flag raised that money for the flag, and they got it. So it shows you, one, that if you have enough money, you can get what you want, and B, that you know, it's your money to do with what you want to do with. So I think that if they wanted to take a $100,000 bag and destroy it, well, you know, they bought the bag. You know,
they can do whatever the fuck
they
want.
Yeah, do what. I mean, what is the difference of that bag sitting in the closet or being used as a prop? I mean, you look at how many millions of dollars movies cost, and we don't say, oh, you should spend that billions of dollars feeding the world. No, we want you to spend the $1 billion so that we can, you know, have entertainment. So,
well, I am kind of glad that you said that very last part, because the kind of the end to the story was there was a very rich millionaire, I believe, from North Carolina, who had responded and said, the photo of you burning the Birkin bag, I will pay $200,000 for, because I'm going to give it to my wife so she can hang it in her house or whatever. Apparently, he had went through a nasty divorce with his wife, and she was getting basically 80% of everything that he owned, and he was really relatively rich. And I'm going to buy it for her so she can hang in her house as a reminder of all of the things that I ever bought her, which was one of those bags that you burnt, which apparently they only made like 100 of or something
right.
like that.
Well, they don't make a lot of them.
No, exactly.
Right.
I mean, $100,000 bag. I hope they don't make too many of them.
Right.
So, anyways, he said that I'll pay you $200 for, or $200,000 for the photo of you doing that. And so I guess what he achieved in his trying to make a statement for capitalism, he made 100%.
Which is,
or I'm sorry, 200%, or whatever the
yeah.
percentage is.
But no, it's 100%. Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
He made the money.
Well, yeah, because he made the money, plus he paid for the bag. So, I mean.
And all the publicity that it got him for his art,
right.
Which was insane. I mean, it went everywhere. It went everywhere. And it was so funny that.
Now, what I really want to know, was the bag real?
Well, I'm going to assume if it was Clint Eastwood's daughter and some.
No, it doesn't mean anything. Let me tell you why. Because they're cheap. I mean, people that have money are cheap, right, which is why they have the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, you know, I mean, you look at a lot of them, you know, they have those big old diamonds and yada, yada, yada. They're fake, right. But they're, you know, but I mean, that's just kind of what it is.
They have the real stuff. They just don't wear it.
Right, right.
So she probably has the $100,000 Birkin bag stuffed in a closet somewhere.
Well,
and in 3 months, we're going to see some candid photo of her in People magazine with the
right.
$100,000 Birkin bag going, wait, bitch, wasn't that the one you were chainsawing and
yeah.
burning in the photo that your boyfriend took?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But it is kind of crazy.
Shit. I think that's funny. But I do miss your Hermes bag.
Well,
because I used to get to watch it at the hall all the time.
Well, everyone watches it.
I used to covet it.
That's what a lot of people, yeah. And well, and you know, what's so funny is I often forget about it because Well, I don't carry it very often. And I was just going through some photos, and I saw a photo of me, and I had it, and and plus I saw somebody on TV, that had it, and I'm like, oh, I have that.
I have that bling.
Yeah, but I don't see too many of my tan ones.
What in the hell?
Oh my god, I hate this. This is the long story of this.
Because that's gross. I liked your other one better.
I know. Hey, I am on a case fetish, and this one is one that I hate.
I don't like that case. It's
no,
ghetto.
this one is. It is kind of ghetto, but.
And why does it have sawdust all over it?
That's makeup.
That's makeup. That was her. Oh my goodness, show me.
I've been spending a lot of time in Lakeside, and so I need, super protection out there.
Well, can we talk about Lakeside Santee a little bit?
All right.
Okay. So apparently the mayor out there is
in Lakeside?
In Santee.
Oh, Santee. Two totally different mayors.
Yes, I know. Two totally different mayors, but they're kind of butt up against each other.
Well, it's kind of like San Diego and Chula Vista. Chula Vista.
I guess, kind of. Yeah. Who's the mayor of Chula Vista?
Cheryl Cox.
Is she hot?
No.
There was a funny thing on.
Well, she's got to know that she is not a hot mama, okay? I'm just saying. Have you?
The swap meet that you love so much is in Santee, is it not?
No, it's in Spring Valley. The Spring Valley swap meet.
What's the one that they have at the drive-in?
That's in Santee.
That's in Santee.
Right.
Okay.
I don't go to that one, but yeah.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, that one looks fun.
Well, you go out to it.
I don't know. I figured you were the queen of all of that.
I don't. I like Spring Valley, and I like Colby's.
And Copa, yes. I made mention of them in the Lee and Trent video that I did, thanks to you. Kobe swap meet, and that got quite a few comments actually.
Colby swap meet because it's so damn cruisy.
Well,
ask Jay Turner.
He found 177 boyfriends there, and they were all married, looking for a little something on the side.
What, Trent or Jay? Yeah.
Well, anyway, there was this funny story that I thought was kind of about the comical California mayor who there's this autograph seeker who is in China who likes to have autograph photos and city seals from different mayors of different cities throughout the world.
Right.
And he wrote an email to the mayor of Santee. Can you please send me an autographed photo? Like, I don't know why anybody in the world would want.
I can't believe anyone in the world knows where Santee is, but all right.
That's what I thought. But I thought it was kind of funny. I want to read the email because it's pretty, harmless, the little email that he wrote. Here is a nice autograph request from Mao Zedong, who was from China, who wanted an autograph from the mayor in Santee.
All right.
Now, mind you, of course, if you were to get something like this and they said, Ophelia, I love the shit that you do and I want, an autograph, blah, 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 you would probably just write back, are you a dwarf? And yes, here's my phone number, call me later. But, it could be...
Besides that, I do get requests. Thank you very much.
It could be considered spam, but as a great city-county of the United States, your city-county must be playing an important role in the U.S. and prosperous county. Your city-county has charitable conventions compared to other states, which I have seen in many TV programs, blah, 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 blah. I'd like to have a signed photo of yours and the seal of your city-county so I can keep them as souvenirs. Can you help me? Wish you the best. Sincerely yours, Deng Ziyong.
I would have said no.
You would have said no.
I would have said no.
Well, that's exactly what the mayor of Santee said. And this is how he said no.
All right.
I respectfully decline to cooperate in any way with what I consider to be an enemy of the United States. The People's Republic of China is a repressive and evil communist regime that runs a police state. I fought in Vietnam to stop communism, and I will fight communism until the day I die. Please accept me as a very determined enemy as I assume you to be to me. Very capitalist regards, Randy Vocal.
He clearly.
I died! Oh, 5 o'clock shots.
Well, thank
We
you.
love customers outside of the
Who was
patio.
it?
Do you know she's...
I forget his name.
Oh.
He's gonna see this. And he's gonna know.
Apparently, he doesn't know that she
That I'm
is
not drinking.
Not drinking.
But the birthday boy right here. Hey, birthday boy. Hey, birthday boy. Hey, birthday boy. Come here.
Birthday boy can be on camera.
What is your name?
Anthony.
Anthony here. I'm not drinking, so you're going to do my shot.
All right.
All right. Cheers with
Happy
Aaron.
birthday.
Thank you.
Don't block my face.
How
though.
old are you?
30.
Oh, wow.
I remember 30. Oh, you swallow so good.
Woo. There, now
All right.
deliver those
Say
to the bartender.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
What show is this again?
This is He Said, She Said.
He said, she said.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. We saw you, trying to pick up producer Jay.
Yeah. They're working right
He doesn't call. Just remember that.
now. He will Facebook you or scruff you later.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's right.
Thank
He is
you.
taller than you.
Awesome show.
You too.
All right.
All right.
He looks like a military serviceman.
I think he's the Navy boy.
Yeah.
Are you Navy? Hey, birthday boy. Jay, go find out if he's Navy.
He was totally Navy because he can't hear you now because all of the engines on
Yeah.
the carrier that he just got off of have totally ruined his hearing. So anyways, I thought that was funny. That was...
Well,
very-
clearly, Santee Mayor needs to check some of his stores because most of the merchandise that supports the city comes from China.
Well, that's kind of what somebody else was saying. It's like, Santee, isn't that butt up kind of really, really close to, I don't know, Kearney Mesa?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's that close, but yeah.
Well, and I mean, literally within miles. It takes
Yeah.
like 10 minutes to get from Kearney Mesa, which is pretty much Asian, to Santee. In any event, I just thought that was funny.
That is kind of funny.
I mean, the fact that he took the time out to respond in that manner to what would
Well-
normally be considered a spam email.
he got publicity.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He got publicity. I don't know if it was the kind that he wanted, but he sure did get it.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the zompocalypse for a minute?
The what?
The zombie apocalypse.
What the fuck is that?
Have you been paying attention to the news? People are eating faces in Florida.
Too much sun.
Oh, I don't know.
They're getting sun damage.
They're getting sun damage? So they should go to tanning beds instead.
Yes.
Well, there is something clearly wrong because there was a guy that was shot on a causeway in Florida because he was eating some guy's face in some bath salts-induced psychosis or something. And now, today, some college student in Maryland ate the brains and the heart of his college roommate.
Oh, they were on something?
I'm hoping so, because if they weren't, then we're all fucked. Because it must be airborne. It must be a virus. And then the whole of America is going to turn into the Walking Dead.
Well, we've always had people that eat people. I mean, you look at Jeffrey Dahmer and all of those people. I mean, there are sick people. Don't you watch that show, My Strange Addiction?
Yeah, but normally they eat, like,
Well,
Clorox
because
or...
that show can't show people that are eating people.
Oh, they could if they wanted to.
No, please. Yeah.
There's something seriously wrong.
Well,
I think it's airborne.
no, I don't think it's airborne,
I
but
think it's airborne.
yeah. I think there's probably a small percentage of sick people in the world.
Well, I just think it's funny that it's in the southeast right now.
Oh, it'll spread.
It'll spread.
It'll spread. Someone
Next
will get.
one will be in Nevada.
Yeah, it'll get eaten somewhere. You know, it's like shark attacks.
I want to try brain.
Well, you try it.
It probably like seafood.
I probably don't.
No. Monkey brain is on some restaurant. I can't remember. Oh, it's in LA somewhere.
Yeah, I thought they were trying to stop that.
Well, the foie gras ban happens in California tomorrow.
Right.
So, I guess the underground tots at Our Gang Eatery are going to have a different kind of creme fraiche because the band starts tomorrow. Which I don't think it'll last. It didn't last very long in Chicago either, but...
Well, I don't know.
But, you know, you never know. There could be, you know, brain tots on the menu somewhere sometime soon. Hey, I mean, if they're dead.
I will stick to my my regular menu, thank you.
Speaking of, I do want to let you know, on your advice,
Yes.
I went to Urban Plate.
Urban Eats?
Urban Eats, yes.
Yes. Over here?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Did
keep
you like
thinking
it?
Of the Urban Palette place over there.
I went back.
Yes,
It's
I do.
good.
I
What
do
did you
like
have?
it. I like what they did to the inside. It's really cute. They have-
Well, what did you have to eat? I don't care about that. What did you have to eat?
Oh, I had
I had that last time I had the steak and the
Uh,
blue cheese.
no, they had a
Ooh.
little scallop potato
Oh,
appetizer. Did
yes,
you-
I saw that.
With like a Ritz cracker crumble
Right.
or
No, I
something?
didn't have that.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Did they bring you the cookies with caramel at the end?
No, I didn't have anything sweet.
Well, that's what they bring me. Every time I go in there, they bring me all of these little things.
No, they brought me this scallop potato thing that I didn't order any, and they said you have to try this, and I had that, and I asked for some more. So,
It's good.
Yeah, it's really, really
Yeah.
good. Urban Plates on.
I went to the new duck place down in Duck Dive down in Pacific Beach.
I saw you
It was excelente.
talking about that. Somewhere.
But we went down there and it's, all open, kind of like Moe's here. It's
During
all
one of your
open.
walks.
Yeah. And it was freezing cold outside. Freezing.
You get freezing cold.
Oh, we were sitting there and we were like, no, well, I don't. I'm very hot, like all the time. So imagine that, yeah, I was
So it must have been a
freezing.
nice-
Freezing.
Well, did you enjoy the food?
The food was excellent. It would have been that much better if it wasn't so cold. I mean, it was freezing. That ambulance is trying to get by and he can't.
Duck.
Duck Dive.
Duck
It
Dive.
used to be where Hennessy's was.
Okay.
Kind of kitty corner to where the Matador used to be.
Oh, the Matador. You've told stories about the Matador.
Yes.
I've heard many a story about the Matador.
I do.
That-
Well, and now is the time to go walking there at the boardwalk. It's,
Pre-summer.
yes. So we go down there about 2 or 3 times a week.
I know. You do your 17-mile walk. and
Yeah, we do.
you're good to
We have
go.
been. Well, I haven't walked a lot because I've been sick, so I'm trying to,
Are
get back on the
you
thing.
finally getting over your sickness?
I am finally getting over it.
Because you don't sound like
I
Brenda
do
Vaccaro
not.
today.
I do not sound. No, I feel good. I feel good.
And alive. And have you been doing green tea?
I have been doing the green tea.
Good.
I got some green tea that I like, actually. It's green tea and has spearmint and lemon in it.
Oh, spearmint is good for you.
Yeah, so I've been drinking that.
It's good juju.
And I need all the juju I can get. I need
Yes,
some
you do.
juju. And you know what else I did? I remember I was having problems. I don't know if I talked about this. Remember when I got rid of cable, I got that little
The little HD antenna thing.
yeah, whatever. And now I can't think of the name of it. ITV
Okay.
is what it's called. ITV, which is like a DVR thing, and, on your computer and stuff. So I had a lot of problems with it, and I wasn't liking it because it wasn't like recording and whatnot. So I tried to take it back to Fry's where I got it, but I was past all of the, my time, and they're like, oh, you can exchange it, and then she's like, if it doesn't work, bring it back, and we'll probably refund it, yada yada yada. So I plugged this one in, and this one works. So I guess the other one was just effective. This one works. Oh my god, it's so fabulous.
So you're getting caught up on shows.
Yeah, now I can record. Now it records. And then there's another one called Simple TV, which I've been looking into, which I'm thinking about ordering. But it was supposed to be out in the spring because it won all of the awards. So I reserved it, even though it's not released. So I reserved it. And then it was supposed to be out in the spring. And then I just got an email that they must be having some problems with money.
Okay.
Because now it's on Kickstart. So they want you to pledge X amount of money
Right.
to
Pledge
get it.
$10 so you can get your fucking shit that you want.
Yeah, yeah. So now I don't think that thing will, but I do kind of think I want to pledge for it because I really think that if it comes out, it'll be brilliant, if it will. me
Well,
to
I
be
know
the
you
best.
love your Kickstart ideas.
I do love Kickstart,
Kickstart is good.
and I love this gadget.
Remember
I think,
Alejandra's idea? I think if
Which
I,
one?
The one she wants to open up the store.
Oh
that
yeah.
will be for ladies like you.
Mm-hmm.
And clothes that fit and look good and hair and all that stuff.
And all of that.
I would totally invest in that. I think that could go national.
Well, I think they could do it in the building next across the way. That'd be fabulous. Have little rooms and whatnot. It'd be cute. I think it's a great idea.
I do too.
Yeah.
All right, we need to take a break
Oh, all right.
because we've been long. And we'll be right back.
Oh, all right. No, I had to have the vet. I had the vet over for some other stuff because,
Well, I'm glad Luna is doing good.
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
They ran a bunch of tests. They're trying to see because she seems to always be in heat for season.
Yeah, she must like her some sex.
She
She
does.
She's just like her.
God, she
parents.
just cannot
She's
seem
just
to
like
get
her
enough.
Parents.
Cannot seem to get enough.
Perhaps you should invite over some military horses.
God,
to
like,
take
calm
care of her.
down already. The other day she was like all, like mare. She's all, oh. I'm like,
You're like, fine, I'm leaving.
yeah, it's just.
All right, do we have any events we need to talk
We have Ray
about?
Ray's art show, which is coming up at Houseboy this week.
Houseboy, this weekend.
Yes, I think it's Saturday from 6 to 9.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I saw the little flyers, everybody.
And also Alexander Salazar
Salazar.
is doing that nude male exhibit,
Oh, yeah, I did
which
think you liked that. too.
looks really good. Very good.
It's Bear Night this weekend, we should say.
It is Bear Night this
We
weekend.
love our bears. Speaking of bears, somebody's going to be on 619
So when I Bearcast
Bearcast
tonight. Yes, I wonder who.
I wore my pin just for you.
Thank
'Cause I knew
you.
you were gonna be, and I got these from Dave O this weekend because I saw him this weekend.
Yes.
He gave me this one, and there's another one of the Four Boys.
I saw them online. I hope I get some tonight.
Oh, you will.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have some swag for you to have.
Those boys are fun.
I love them.
I'm
all.
very much looking forward to it. And I'm gonna go do it. I'm actually gonna have to do it in face, which
Yes,
that
you are.
scares Dave.
It's gonna be. I really wish that you would take a camera and take photos.
Of that, I probably will.
You can do video on this.
I
event.
can. I'm gonna take photos. I'll take photos of my son because after that, then I'm gonna go to the Brass Rail for they're starting their comedy thing. So I'm
That's
going to
right.
that.
Yes, and it is also Dustin from They Said. They're doing their little fundraiser tonight for his nephew's softball.
Right. That's what I'm going to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll
For
be
the,
fun.
yeah, that's a comedy thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of softball, tomorrow is the Master Batters.
Which I still cannot find on friggin' Facebook. But
Well,
whatever.
for God's
I'm just gonna
sakes.
go. I'm just going. I don't care. I'm not gonna say I'm going. I can't find it anywhere. All I get is a little message. Whatever.
It's all you can eat spaghetti dinner at Cafe on Park. It's a fundraiser for the Master Batters.
I'm
Starts at
going.
6:30. You're gonna go, of course.
But
you're
I'm going
gonna go.
later. I'm not going right at 6:30.
Well, and I'm going to get mine to go. So
Oh, I'm gonna go and eat there.
no, I can't.
I
of course will be at the center. So
Yeah. I would ask Jay if he wants to go, but I'm sure he's so last minute. He probably already
Well,
has
we have
plans.
so many things to do this weekend, Jay and I.
Yeah.
There are events and things that we have to do.
I'm doing nothing.
Friends of ours are doing things and
I'm getting ready
wine
for.
parties.
I'm getting ready for.
The river. Well, maybe you could come to a wine party.
Oh yeah, because that would be really enjoyable for me right now.
I'll take you to a sobriety party.
Yeah. Is this the roving wine party? Is that this
No,
weekend? Oh.
this is our friend Brian. They have a beautiful house in North Park area. They're getting everybody together for the start of summer kind of wine and cocktail hors d'oeuvres party. And they have a beautiful, beautiful house. So we're gonna go enjoy that.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do a wine party.
No.
No.
God, I can't wait till you start drinking.
Well, you have until August.
August. You're gonna drink at the river.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah. I can't wait for that week when you come back so you can tell us.
But I won't be drinking. Yeah.
We love it when you drink.
I know that's what people say.
That's what people
I'm
say.
still not gonna drink.
You're still not gonna drink.
No. In fact, I turned down 3 shots today.
Yes, you have. In fact, the birthday shot that we just
Yes.
did, so.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're done. I think that's it. Time to
Okay.
go. We love Moe's. We love everybody
do.
here at Moe's.
When is that thing opening? The brewery.
The brewery is opening in about 2 weeks. And I know that we're going to get a sneak peek because they have asked us to come down there and do some little live cam of some brewing things.
Next Thursday, I think. No. I thought it was next Thursday. It's not. The 14th. The swim team is going to be here. I'm going to auction them off.
Swim team. You and your auctioning off of sports people. Will they be in Speedos?
Yes.
Of course.
Well, that's what I'm
Is it
auctioning
going
off.
to be cleats and Speedos?
No, I think it's going to be fins and Speedos or something.
Fins.
Yeah. I'm going
Gotta
to
love
auction
it.
off the Speedos.
I think you should auction off Producer Jay.
Well, if he puts on a Speedo.
I don't know. He could put on some assless chaps. Ooh, a cop uniform with that.
Do you know, speaking of that, the leather community this year, which I don't actually know the dates off the top of my head. I was just reading an email on it. They're going to do, for the first time, they're doing the Mr. and Miss Leather contest together. The same weekend, the same time, I believe. I think it's a joint
Oh, really?
contest.
Oh, they've never done that before?
No.
So it's been like-
Normally, last couple of years, they've done like the Miss on a Friday and the Mr.
Oh,
on a
okay.
Saturday, and they've alternated that. But this year, I think they're actually doing the contest.
Why did I always think the was always in March? Because it's usually always around my birthday.
But they haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
But they're going to do it up in Live Oak Springs this year,
Live Oak
which
Springs.
is up in like Eggcorn Casino, like up the 8, like you're going to go to El Centro. It's like
For
about
San Diego?
yeah, it's about 45 minutes from
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah, well, it's still in San Diego County.
Right.
It's still in the county, but it's and so they reserved this entire resort, and so there's like cabins, and there's going to be camping. And
Oh, that sounds.
it's
very
going to be
naughty.
very, very naughty. So
speaking of,
I got invited up there.
are you gonna be a judge?
I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna be a judge. I think I'm hosting one of their little
Well, get
events.
me a gig as a judge, girl.
Well.
I want to judge.
I'm sure you do.
I totally do.
I don't think I can judge, but I think I'm going up there for one of the events.
Well, I know that they just sash, or I don't know what they do, IML this weekend.
Right.
And it was Mr. Michigan, Mr. something
Who's
Michigan,
hot?
who was blazing fucking hot.
Yeah.
Like, beyond hot.
Have you been to IML?
I have been once, yes. It is
A wet
beyond.
dream.
Beyond. Like, fuck the AVN Awards and fuck all the porn convention in Las Vegas. If you want to go to something that is super hot, you go to IML.
Yeah.
Because that is where
Well,
it's at.
imagine what this is going to be like up there.
Oh, yeah. That
I
could
mean, it's going to be like crazy.
It could be like the new Lazy Bear.
It's going to be hot, because it's,
But for leather.
yeah, it's going to be good. So,
Love it. All right. Well, that's your He Said, She Said for this week.
yay.
We'll see you next week.
Don't forget, They Said's back this Monday.
They Said is back on the 4th. We'll see you at the Brass Rail next week. Bye.